Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jack and I'm with Northwest Bus Sales. Today I'm going to be showing you a 2008 Ford Tiffany party bus. Let's check it out. But as far as the seating goes, it does have your normal party bus limo style wraparound seating. It's got marine grade vinyl. It's waterproof. You can spill as much as you want on it. It'll wipe right up. It looks great going all the way down. Going from right to left here, I do want to point out this have ultra wood look flooring. That's an awesome option when people first walk in. You see the lights, you see the flooring. It just really gives it that executive feel, especially compared to like a black rubber floor. If you do a side-by-side comparison, these things really pop when they have that wood look floor. So it's a great option to have. Also very easy to clean. It's by Ultra Flooring, and yeah, they make awesome products. Inside here we have a cooler. You can fill that up with as many drinks, beers, whatever you want, or sodas, Capri Suns, you know, depending on what kind of party it is. But a lot of options there. We do have a little bar area here. You'll see we got lights. Now some of them seem to be out on the cup holders there, but you do have quite a few there. We also have champagne glass holders here. 10 of those. 10 champagne glass holders you can put right there. So more than enough for people. Coming all the way around again, it's pretty comfortable. I think you could get 16 in here just fine. And also, I mean, if people needed to kind of, you know, branch out a little bit, this is cushioned as well. People can sit on that if they need to. In the back here, so we have a control panel in the rear, control panel in the front. They both do the same things. You have all of your lighting controls, the strobe lights, stars, lasers, bars, LEDs, interiors. I'll show you the privacy panel there in a second, and then also your fan speed for your heat and AC. So you're probably going to be using AC more than heat, but it's just me and Wyatt in here. It's pretty cold outside, and this thing warmed up very fast, and it's nice and comfortable in here. Up top, emergency roof hatch. Hopefully you never have to use it, but good to know it's there. As far as the speakers go, this thing's got some awesome speakers. Wyatt might need to turn on the light to show these. These are either 6x9s or something like that. 6x9, 6x8s. So a lot bigger speaker. You got a total of 6 of these going around. And then underneath, Wyatt, if you can show, there's a subwoofer underneath on the passenger side. And there's also a subwoofer underneath on the driver's side over there. So 2 subs underneath it as well to get that bass going and get people moving in the party bus. Coming up to the front, I'll show you this. You guys can see this. This is a driver partition, and especially with everything going on with COVID nowadays, this has been a very wanted option here. A lot of times people just have a curtain and it doesn't completely separate the driver from the passengers. This is fully a full wall. It's fully automatic. Hold down the little down arrow there, and it just goes right down and right up. Pretty cool. Again, you have all your controls here. Just like you saw before, you have your DVD player up here that'll plug into the TVs. Up top here, AM, FM stereo, USB, aux, all of that. And then down here, there's actually a light show, and these buttons, so right now I have it on just fade, but you can change it to strobe or just one single color. Like say there's a company and their logo is mainly red that you're doing it for, you could change it so just the lights are red inside. So that's a pretty cool option by Tiffany there. We also have a 12-volt outlet here, USB ports, 2 of those. And that'll pretty much do it for the inside. What else can we point out? Oh, we got the fiber optic stars here. You'll notice, you know, it's kind of the signature for like Rolls-Royce. You know, they have those fiber optic little dots. Kind of a nice feature up top. Definitely a good executive look. And these ceiling grab rails, I like how they did a little more upgraded. They got a nice little curve to them as opposed to some people just throw standard, you know, transit style yellow ceiling grab rail. This is kind of cut down on the vibe, so don't want that. Those look good. On the sides, we have shades at every seat here. You'll notice it's nice and dark in here. Everyone has their privacy, and these shades just go up and down. The windows are still tinted. It's pretty hard to see in here even without the shades. But you know, if you want it all dark and everything, people to have a good time, put these babies down. All of the shades are in here, and they all work great. So that'll pretty much do it for the inside. Let's check out the driver area. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the driver area here. We're gonna go from kind of like left to right here. This is a dual door chassis, which means there's a driver while it's sitting in the co-pilot seat. So it does have power windows and powered locks. Most shuttle buses don't have that, so it's always nice. Up top here, we have powered mirrors. They're also heated for those frosty nights. Best thing about this bus, 67,000 miles. Again, 67,000 miles on this baby. It has so much life left. That is nothing for a Ford 6.8 V10, that's for sure. We do have cruise control on the steering wheel. Believe it or not, they don't all come with that, so good to know. Over here to the right. So this is a 2008, so this is the first year of the Ford new front end. The front end literally looks exactly the same like a 2022 would, but the dash they changed in 09. So this still has the older dash, but the 08 is kind of that hybrid here, so you'll see a little bit older style here. AM, FM, CD stereo, standard climate controls. Up top here we got a backup camera. It is a wireless one, so you can kind of see it, the little bars going across, frame skipping there, but it does work some of the time. But if you need like a backup camera straight up wired, we can definitely get you pricing on that. You can open and close the door, fast idle switch, the battery jump switch, and then all the controls that you have in the back that the driver would need are up front here. So you can turn everything off in the rear, control the HVAC system, partitions, the colors, and all of that. Turn the radio and TV on or off if you needed to. So pretty cool. I do want to point out the seats here. These do match the rear as well, which is kind of rare for a lot of times people don't even see the driver and co-pilot seats. So you notice they did go into a lot of detail building this bus that these do match the rear passenger seats. So that'll do it for the driver area. Let's check out outside. All right, now we're going to check out the outside. So this is built on the Ford E450 Super Duty chassis, powered by the Ford Triton 6.8 liter V10 gasoline engine. That engine has been around for a very long time, and people love the engine. We've sold thousands of them, and people have been happy, and they go a long time as long as you take care of them. So 6.8 V10, let's check it out on the Ford E450. Again, this is of course accompanied with an automatic transmission as well. White's going to give you a nice pan of that. All right, so we'll give you a nice look at the outside of this thing. This is a Tiffany, which is pretty easy to spot with that big long forehead on the front. I don't know what else to call it. The front cap, nice and long, definitely the signature Tiffany style. The previous owner did put these aftermarket lights on. You'll see that. I believe they're more for show, but they do look pretty dang cool when you pull up. You'll see it's got a nice black paint job going down. Pretty decent paint job. You're not going to see a lot of runs or orange peeling, anything like that. It looks good going down. We'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Wyatt's going to show you the front passenger side tire here and give you a nice pan of the undercarriage. You notice we got a running board on the co-pilot side. We'll show you the driver's side here in a second. I do want to point out how well tinted these windows are. Like, you can't even see through this door here. You can't see through the windows. Definitely a lot of privacy. I do want to point out up top, you can see some scratches up top there, probably from some branches hitting it or something like that. It's nothing too crazy, but we do want to point it out. Coming down the side here, normal Tiffany molding. It looks great. There's no like fiberglass chips coming off or anything like that. Looks great. Again, you'll see minor infirmities here and there, just normal wear and tear. There's no big cosmetic issues, but you'll see little tiny scratches here and there. Up top, bonded windows going all the way down. It's nice and flush with the body. Gives it that wonderful look when you pull up to the curb. If you're the one driving it or you're the one about to get into it, this thing does turn some heads and it looks awesome. Especially at night when it's all black, it looks amazing. Wyatt's going to show you the rear passenger side duals here. And a nice pan of underneath. This bus was used in the West Coast, up in Seattle, and we don't use road salts out here, which means it is not a rusty bus by any means. All right, on the back here, so These corners tend to be where you're going to see the most damage on buses, people backing into things like that. Almost zero evidence of that. We're going to have, you know, some minor little scuffs and stuff, but going all the way up, it looks great. We got armored marker lights. They all have armoring on them. You can see those, the silver rings around the rear LEDs. Just Tiffany builds a great bus, and you can definitely see in all the little craftsmanship that they do, especially on the top, all marker lights armored on the top there. They look great. Rear door here, not your normal rear luggage door. This reminds me of like an inside compartment door almost, this handle, but it makes it nice and easy. You have a full rear luggage area. Look how clean that looks back there. You've seen some party buses where they have like a curtain or whatever. I mean, this is a fully carpeted back wall, all professionally done. It looks amazing. We got a yellow step nosing there, and then you can pile bags or purses, backpacks, even if you were picking up people from the airport, luggage, the whole 9 yards. A lot of space in there to get people from where they need to be. All right, coming around the side here, again, talking about the corners, it looks great. We may have had a little bit of some action here that we did, someone did some touch-up paint on. Again, these are all minor infirmities that I'm just pointing out just so you guys can see everything about it. As far as the sidewall goes, let's see, we got a scratch here. Not very visible unless you get right up close to it, but there is a little scratch there. Again, nothing too crazy. Wyatt's going to show you the rear driver's side duals. Show you underneath as well. All right, coming on up to the driver area. Again, there's another driver's side running board here. This just allows for an extra step coming on into the bus. And like we showed you before, there's one for the co-pilot as well. So that's always nice to know. Last but not least, Wyatt's going to show you the front driver's side tire. And you notice that they do all have stainless steel wheel covers on them, which just gives them a little bit of that shine. Well, thank you for watching this Northwest Bus Sales exclusive video tour. If you like this bus or any other buses in our lot, you can call us at 1-800-231-7099. Visit us at nwbus.com or email us sales@nwbus.com. I do also want to point out that from the time that I'm making this video, we have about 4 other party buses available, all with low miles, even lower than this one. So some of them are a lot bigger as well. We have some on the Ford E-Series, Ford F-Series, Chevy C5500. So from the time that I'm making this video, if this one doesn't exactly fit your needs, you need something bigger, we do have that as well. So feel free to reach out to us, 1-800-231-7099. Thanks.